What's going on, everybody? Let's Talk Jets Radio. Hope you guys are doing well. Quick video here. I am doing fantastic after the New York Mets pulled off another victory. Just a gutty, gritty team win, considering especially they got into Milwaukee late last night. You had the doubleheader and all the emotion surrounding that first game. So to be able to get off to a good start like this to start the playoffs, fantastic. Hopefully, we're talking about the Jets like this, in a few weeks, as far as a team that got off to a slow start and now they're starting to build that momentum. But the best way to do that, I think, would be with Davante Adams, and that's the real news of the day. All these rumors surrounding Adams, and I've been saying on this channel for a year and a half that I feel like a reunion with him and Aaron Rodgers just seems inevitable. The Jets never really went out of their way this offseason to acquire that proven playmaker. You have a guy like Mike Williams, who I think has flashed. He's been a solid number two, but unfortunately, they haven't gotten that production that they really need from Garrett Wilson as that number one. So apparently, Adams reached out to the Raiders and requested a trade about a week ago. Apparently, the Raiders started reaching out to teams yesterday, and the Jets are rumored to be one of those teams. Cap wise, it certainly makes sense for the Jets. I think it would probably mean that you're either cutting or trading Hassan Reddick. But the Jets have like 15 or 18 million in cap space. Adams is still owed about 13.5 million, which I believe goes down about a million each week up until the trade deadline. And again, I just think it makes all the sense in the world for the Jets. We talk about the coaching staff being a liability. What better way to overcome that with as much talent as possible? I mentioned Garrett Wilson and the slow start that he has. Well, same kind of thing. I mean, you might argue that there's too many stars and, there's only one ball to spread around. But at the same time, right now, a lot of the attention for defenses is on Garrett Wilson. It is on Breece Hall. You add another weapon like Davante Adams. You plug him on the outside with Mike Williams and Lazard splitting reps on the other side. You have Garrett Wilson doing his thing in the slot. That's going to open things up for Breece out of the backfield. To me, again, it just makes all the sense in the world. You have the chemistry that him and Rodgers already have, which was just amazing to watch, even as just an outside fan. Watching some of those games on primetime with him and Adams. The chemistry that the two of them have, the way that they're on the same page with the back shoulders and everything else, it just makes so much sense for the Jets, who are still desperately needing, I think, another playmaker. They haven't gotten really anything out of Corley. Gibson's been essentially a non-factor in the routes that he's been out there. So, and also all the money for next year and the year after is non-guaranteed. I know it's about 30 plus million. I'm sure they try to find a way to give him some guarantees and rework that number. And you're also in that all-in now mode. So if it doesn't work out, for Douglas, for Saleh, they're probably not going to be here anyway. We have the extra third-round pick that we got in the draft from the trade this past draft. So what better weapon to get than somebody that's played with Aaron Rodgers for all these years, that's still a proven talent, that I think personally still has a few more great years left. So Joe Douglas, Jets, go get this done. I don't want to hear about due diligence in another week. Find a way to get this thing done because it's going to move fast with all the bullshit with the Instagram post and Adams on the K Adams show today, not dispelling any of the rumors. This thing is going to go down fast. So Douglas, find a way, get this thing done.